Houston is thrilled to have him.
Play action. Stroud now. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Stroud looking to change the play. A man coming off a great rookie year. It's Dameon Pierce.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. This will be complete to Mechie.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
Now they'll audible to something else. Mechie, the man in motion.
They run here with Singletary. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins set to go on offense for the first time behind their 25-year-old quarterback. Now in his 4th NFL season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Injuries overshadowed a great season from Tua last season. He led a Miami passing game that was one of the best in the league, and even more importantly, took them to the postseason for the first time in 6 years. That jump they were looking for from him, it absolutely occurred.
Tua And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Now Tua. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's Tua.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
Tua to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On the carry, this is Myles Gaskin.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Texans defense stands tall. Oftentimes with these gadget plays, these fakes, we focus on the offense and say, hey, they practiced this week. They were, but the defenses practice these situations too.
And just look at it this way, the 2 owners sitting up in their boxes, one is saying, boys, my team well prepared, and the other one's like, I got to talk to my coaches. What were they thinking?
You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now, and with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games. Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Stroud on 3rd down now. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Here's 3rd and 3. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 63 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Houston's offense taking over again. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Throwing now is Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Stroud looking to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston on to punt for Houston.
Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10.
At their own 22.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Now Tua going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff as he'll drop to throw it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Tua now on 1st down. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Looking to pass. Tua. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jalen Waddle.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out in the field charged up and ready to go.
Sanders on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Houston set to take over. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. These two teams all tied after one. The offense on third down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that? Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense back out on the field.
And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Flushed out right.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins.
This is taken at the 18. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Airing it out deep for Woods.
That is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Stroud's throw pulled in by Woods.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Stroud looking to change the play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And now an audible here into something else. The throwing again is Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Now Stroud.
And he's got it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They'll run for it with Pierce.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Again, it's Pierce.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Dameon Pierce,
ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Texans have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And